So I'm back on hiking again. Just figured I'd keep going as long as there wasn't snow on the ground. So it looks like we got just like a striped one. I like to call these dragon eyes. It's an interesting agate. It's got bands. There's another piece of that. Would not call them. Here, let's give it a go. And then you can see some of that dirt down in the bottom there. I was hiking. It was pretty muddy. It's like one of those opaque rocks. This is another one. This looked really neat in the fields. But again, it's just like a gray type of agate. I think it's kind of interesting. And they keep them in the keep pile. Again, here's a piece of band that was formed in basalt. Here's another kind of an agate. There we go. Again, this stuff looks really good with that red dirt all over it. Until you get back and realize it's not a blue, but it is a little agate. There's another one where I've seen this piece and a little bit of clear, but it was all covered. It looks really quartz crystally. There's the end of the matrix. Again, here's just another. This is a white rock, but when it's covered in that red dirt, man, it looks good. Let's see if I can actually pull up a blue. And this is an interesting piece of agate. It's got some neat coloring to it. There it is. Blue. Not very big. See the muddy dirt right there on it? That was my catch. I'll set that off to the side. There was a couple more pieces of interest in this. And pretty much everything is wet, so when I was up there, just picking up anything that was like light. That just looks like a little piece of agate. I wouldn't necessarily call that a blue. Let me see here. Oh, there was this one. This rock looked really good. Just a little chunk. It's almost like a hyper white, but there is some bluish there. But again, just a bunch of weird rocks. There's some banding. Here, another banding on an agate. Just a gray. And again, I found this just like on a clod of dirt. It looked like maybe an animal had dug up some dirt and it's almost like it was just placed there, but I think the animal erosion is what really helps. Here's another teeny little gray. Give it a chance for it to. Here's a good little example. It's like a blue skin. These blue skins look really cool when they're covered in dirt until you get them home and you clean them off. Got me fooled every time. It's a blue skinner. This is a neat color on a rock. You can kind of see it. It does have a little bit of color in that stone. Here's another one that does have color. I'm messing it up. Okay. Then I found this interesting rock. Okay, so we got this. The matrix on the outside. Here, let's let it zoom in. And you got a nice agate in the middle. There we go. Okay. I don't really think there's any kind of little blue there, but it's just like an agate, and this is just an example of all the stuff you find there. I mean, I'm in a place that's really picked over. This one definitely has color. A really light color. This has got a neat color to it. I don't know if I'm capturing that with this camera or not. And here's a little teeny piece. I like the color of this one. Again, catch of the day. Really kind of small piece, but a little piece of gem. See if there's anything else that's noteworthy in this water. And just another kind of weird opaque rock. These look great when they're covered in dirt. Don't know why I picked it up. There's just a weird little agate. Again, nice white rock. See, this stuff's smooth. I pick them up, but it's is way too smooth to be a blue. Even when you can kind of tell that before you put it in. I just picked it up kind of to show what's in the field. But you get used to kind of how they feel like this. They feel jaggedy, but not too jaggedy. I mean, they were tumbled out of that mountain. Here's another opaque rock. Okay, right there. Got some banding. That one's got some really good color on it. Really too small to do anything with, but maybe good for examples. It's got some really good color in that rock. Anyway, if I can get back into the fields, I'll go more times. If it ain't snowed in, I'm going to on a mission to get more blue. Definitely got a bunch of weird. There's a banding. I don't know the correct term for it. I mean, it's a banded agate. It's like really white. Me and my friend call them dragon eyes. Let's just zoom in over here so you can kind of see. It's kind of a cloudy day. Just different stuff. This is from the Rock and Tomahawk Ranch in Ellensburg. Cost $5 to go. She told me she wasn't taking anybody new this year. She's closed for the season, but if you've already gone, then you can still go. And back over. If you look hard enough, you'll find them.